Hi, how's it going? It's another weekend. This will be filmed in several parts because I'm expecting stuff from Umbrella Entertainment, and I'll be grabbing more stuff at the Cinemaniacs at the end of this week. So hopefully the Saturday before before the day you're watching this video, depending on how busy I am with work. Footy season, peak time. Anyway, got some stuff from JB. They had a 20% off sale, so I bought Immaculate because I heard it looks like shit on streaming, and I like horror films. Clearly. Yeah, I missed this one in cinema because the day my partner and I went to watch it, it just wasn't screening for some reason on that day, which was really annoying. But it does come with bonus features, including cast and crew interviews with Sydney Sweeney, Michael Mahan, Alvaro Morte, and I imagine that's just Julia Hayfield Di Renzi. So, not a lot, but still, at least it has something. That's always nice. I also picked up Godzilla X Kong. Got the Steelbook release. I actually went to my local JB and they didn't have any on the shelves. They didn't have any on the special shelf for this film. And so I went up to the counter. I was like, hey, do you guys have any of the... And this is like the day it came out, the Monday. And I was like, do you guys have any Godzilla X Kong? And she was like, oh yeah, let me check. And she just opened the drawer and they just had a bunch there. So I was like, cool, I'll take one, thank you. It was bizarre. Like, I don't like to pre-order because of shipping, and usually if you want to get it in store, you have to, like, to pre-order in store, you have to go to the counter and whatever. I'm like, I don't like doing that. I don't like talking to people. Either way, I got it. I haven't watched it yet. Obviously, I saw it in cinema, so I but I've just been too busy to actually watch the film on 4K yet, even though I have been watching the Hasty era of recent. But I do like the design. It's not bad. It's not the best of the designs for these steelbooks, but at the same time, I like it. You know, it's pretty simplistic. You do have the artwork there. I do like if you... that's actually a silhouette of another monster, which I think is pretty cool. You know, it's a nice kind of glossy touch. You got Kong on one disc, which is always nice, obviously. And then Godzilla on the other disc, if I can take these out. I'm not going to. I don't like to. They're annoying. Steelbooks are shitty sometimes. It's just the honest truth, don't matter. But J-card wise, you know, you still get your details about the film and, you know, technical specs and whatever. I always just keep these and just put them in the case with the actual steelbook. But I do like special feature-wise, it doesn't actually tell you what it has. It actually reads, extras include commentary with the director and multiple featurettes that delve into the histories and origins of these titans. Journey deep into the heart of the world to discover into the heart of our world to discover the spectacular Hollow Earth and meet new characters, get an inside look at the film's epic battles, and go behind the scenes with Wingard and the cast and crew. That is a strange way to emphasize what special features you have on your disc, but I'll take it. Why not? I love these films. And then went to the Cinemaniacs on the Saturday, for To Live and Die in LA, and I got Night of the Leapers. I'd actually ordered this in about a month ago or whatever. It's been a tough month, so I didn't mind any delays or whatever. There's also like another film that's coming in next Saturday, and I had to trade in Orca for a different film because it turns out there's no more Scream Factory releases for Orca anymore. So I imagine that's because Studio Canal now has the rights. Hopefully their 4K that's coming out in like September has Lee's commentary, because that would be amazing, because that's why I want to buy the Blu-ray. So yeah, and I do like eco horror. You know, great artwork on the disc. Obviously, you got your rabbits there. It does actually tell you about the transfer up there, just saying that it's a 2018 2K intermediate transfer. But yeah, so pretty simple. But I do like how it has that poster on the disc artwork. It is Region A. I've looked through it. It looks really nice. Obviously, the stock footage that they use in the film can look pretty ugly, but for the rest of it, looks really good, especially because there's a lot of nighttime photography. There was only TV spot, still trailer, a radio... Actually, there's a radio spot as well, which it doesn't stipulate here, and a theatrical trailer, which I did look through all of those, but there are two commentaries, one by Lee and one by pop culture historian Russell Dybel. So, not too much, but, you know, not too bad, because again, it's not a very long film. It's only like, what, 80 something minutes? 88 minutes, so 2 commentaries, 88 minutes. You know, it's a mono audio track, so it sounds fine. There are elements where it doesn't sound fantastic, but for the most part it sounds alright. But it looks good, and it's got good artwork, and I will very much be happy to listen to the audio commentaries eventually. And they're not long, which is great, because again, 88 minutes, so that's always great. And last for this clip, we have Day of the Animals from Seven, which this is actually the reversible artwork, which I much prefer over the standard artwork. This one was fun. They were both pretty good, actually. I like how it comes in a black case. It even has Day of the Animals written on the top there, which is annoying because it's taped. Yeah, it comes with quite a slew of stuff, including a bunch of interviews and a couple of commentaries. I know one of them is Lee's commentary. This one is all regions, which is great in contrast to Nutter Lepus. But yeah, as you can see there, it comes with a lot of stuff. I think, to emphasize, what do we have? Nightmare USA author Stephen Thrower on the career of distributor Edward L. Montoro, which apparently is a good follow-up interview that they did for Grizzly, so I need to get the Grizzly Blu-ray, because apparently this is kind of a pseudo-sequel, same director, same kind of concept. I did watch Nature Boy, which is an interview with actor Bobby Porter, which was like about 16 minutes long, which was really interesting. It was like the younger member of the cast, and he was also talking about just working with animals in films and stuff. And he mentioned, of course, the director who had passed away like a year after making this film, who was in a... it's William Girdler, who died in a helicopter accident. So, yeah, but again, one of those things that you find out during the interviews sometimes, you're like, man, that sucks, because sometimes you just don't know. So, yeah, but that was a really good interview, but it also comes with an interview with the animal wrangler Monty Cox, the actor Andrew Stevens, actress Linda Day George. That one was the shortest one, was like 5 minutes, but the other two are like 15 or 20 minutes each. Something was out there, Day of the Animals, 30 Years Later, which is an archival featurette, about 20 odd minutes. And then there's the 2 audio commentaries, one with actors Lydia Day George and John Cedar, moderated by Evil Dead 2 co-writer Scott Spiegel, and the audio commentary by Lee Gambin, which again, the reason I got it. Plus an alternate title sequence for Something Is Out There, which is the other name for the film, as well as the radio spots and TV spots and stuff. And it's obviously worth noting that disc artwork is quite nice, which is always good. I do love when they have disc artwork. The black case is a bit iffy because you can't see the alternate artwork, but this is the main artwork that it uses. It actually has different images as well on the back, but that's the main artwork that it uses on the front cover, which I don't mind, but you know, you look and it's like, I kind of prefer this one. I don't know, just like the big text for Day of the Animals. This one looks more like it looks more like an Italian horror film, especially with the masked men on the top right and whatever, top left, sorry. So it's just one of those situations where it looks, it kind of gives away some elements of the plot and stuff that I would have preferred not knowing. Like, those men don't show up till like the very end, so it's like, if I hadn't have known that, maybe I would have been a bit more, I don't know, enthused or something. But, I say that, but they're also on the poster there. I wouldn't have noticed them though. I'd just see big animals. I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah, big animals. So, yeah. What else did I get this month? Okay, well, there's more to this video than I met the eye originally. The rest of this, at least currently, is Umbrella and Amazon. Whether the other Cinemaniacs, Dead and DVD, Arrow Video, or Imprint stuff comes in, that might be for the next video. So, yeah, they had the buy one, get one free sale for Umbrella, which is ballsy, but I obviously bought something. This was the expensive one of the two. This is Drive-In Delirium, which I already have. I have one of these already, but I really wanted to get the Ultimate Edition, which comes with all 6 discs. So it's basically every single edition that they had released, including 60s and 70s Savagery, Maximum 80s Overdrive, The New Batch, Dead by Dawn, With a Vengeance and The Final Conflict. It also features, as it says there, 942 trailers. There's more than 30 hours of horror, action, sci-fi, and T&A trailers, uncensored and remastered in high definition, also including the special features, which is the VHS versions, which is another like couple of hours. It's like 2,150 minutes, all regions, various obviously, aspect ratios and whatever, but a nice selection of stuff. Even the spine is, which I hadn't even noticed until now. Is it going to focus? Yes, it will. That's Evil Dead. The Evil Dead, in fact. So yeah, because it is dusk till dawn till dusk trailer marathon. My mate had actually watched this in the cinema. They showed one of them at the Astor a couple years back, and they were like, "Oh, we're going to show one of them, and then one of the films that you see as a trailer will be shown right after as a secret movie kind of thing." And apparently him and his mate were there, and they got tired by the end of it, but they had two movies that they really liked the trailers of, so they're like, if it's any of these two movies, we're gonna stay. And they did, because it was one of those movies. I have separately the 60s and 70s savagery, so I don't obviously need this anymore. This is only 367 minutes from 2017, so yeah, and it does at least decently tell you on the inside what they have for all of them. It probably would have been nice, and this is like reversible artwork in total, so it just comes without the logo. Basically it just comes without the R. Even though it does say R on the side there and color, so it's nice, simple packaging. You'll have them by themselves, but it would have been nice, I think, maybe if I'll double check. Yeah, see, there's no artwork on the inside of this, so it would have been beneficial had it have come with maybe a booklet to emphasize what it actually came with in terms of trailers. So yeah, but yeah, this was the first one they released. I never bought any more. I'm happy I now have this set, because it cost me $133 in the end because of postage, but I was able to get as a freebie the box of Bert, which I plan to do an actual review of as well, because it does come with a slew of films, as you can see there, including the Cannibal Run 1 and 2, Cannonball, I keep thinking it's Cannibal Run 1 and 2, Stroker Ace, The Man Who Loved Women, and The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. I can't get restricted anymore. It's already past the 2-minute mark of this video. Not to mention this is an add-on, so I'm allowed to say whorehouse in this video, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, they all come with their own individual artworks, which is really nice. You can buy these as separate releases, but it felt like a decent idea to have it as a set, and it was a freebie. Why the fuck not? Because this was like a $110 set. So yeah, it comes with a bunch of special features. I won't run down them all because some of them are interviews, some of them are commentaries. In this case, you've got I'd say a video essay, if not just featurette, but video essay by a film historian talking about the film, audio commentary, another talking about the second film, and then the commentary on the second film. So, not bad. They all have the same kind of disc art, and they have a image from the film itself. So, not too much to write home about, but at least effort. I appreciate it. Stroker Ace, of course, and you do get more special features on that. There is a little icon down there. I should read what that says. What does it say? Warning, this film contains heavy use of Bert's tash. Like mustache, but tash. Viewer discretion is advised. That's really funny. Look at that. That is a really cute little thing. I hadn't noticed that. That's great. So yeah, audio commentary, another presents. So I think all of them are just a guy talking about each individual film, like an introduction. Hollywood couples, theatrical trailer, NASCAR movie trailer reel. Yay. Then you get The Man Who Loved Women. Oh, I realize they all have the heavy use. Is that in all of them? Yeah, it's actually in all of them. That's Sure, they all have that. That's how little I'd realized. I just got this in yesterday. I haven't really taken too much of a deep dive yet because I haven't had access to the theater room. So, yeah. Last but not least is the best little whorehouse in Texas, which great poster. Can't go wrong. Dolly Parton. This has a bit more special features, and this was one that I was actually surprised by because when I saw it, I wanted to get this set for the booklet, which is inside this case. I was concerned at first because when I came in, I'm like, "Where's the booklet?" Turns out it was in this case, which almost seems fortuitous because you get your artwork, get your book. This release having a audio commentary, another presents thing talking about introducing the film, a making of documentary and outtakes, but it also has Nothing Dirty Going On, Sex Work in Musicals, video essay by film historian Lee Gambin. So I knew that he had worked on this film. I thought it was the Kino release. Apparently it was actually the Umbrella release. So that was nice. It's becoming strange to see his name pop up more on websites that I'm buying from, but it's commendable. It's one of those things that when you see, if probably next week's video where Dan and DVD, when they came back online, I was just looking up a few films and they had like one called The Great Alligator and whatever, one called Crocodile. I'm like, Lee had worked on those, and I realized, hey, what if I look up Lee's name? And they popped up, and every single film I bought from that order was something that he'd worked on. So yeah, it's nice to fill out the collection more. This book, though, I don't want to get, flustered. It's emotional, obviously, for me. For those who don't, God, it's really annoying, because it's I just realized that so many people who are probably watching might not know. Lee was a friend. He passed away. It's shit. I don't like having to remind myself of that, or even the audience member, because I have consistent audience members, obviously, friends and family who watch these videos, but lots of people who don't know about personal life stuff. So it's it's if for me it's a continuing story of something that I keep mentioning, but for a lot of people they won't know what I'm talking about. So that's why I bring it up. If I ever mention Lee, I'm always talking about him. Yeah. Another friend, though, John Harrison, who I did an interview with. I did an interview with both of them. He wrote this booklet for the Burt Reynolds set. My eyes are watering a bit. So, this book is really nice. It's a whole essay written by... it's really well produced. Looks fantastic. This is the kind of shit, if you see the video essay, the video interview I did with John, this is not this, but the other ones are just it feels like John in a way. His apartment just looks like this, just a slew of information surrounded by all these props and little things, and it's just images, and it's so well. It looks amazing. So, yeah, and you can even cut out a stash. Oh my god. A tash, sorry. It's so fluffy, but yeah, so this is really, really cool, and such a beautiful booklet. I know I'm kind of flicking through it quickly, but yeah. I mean, fantastic booklet, fantastic set, really keen to dive into it. I really prize myself on not crying on camera. It's nice, at least for me. But we're here to talk about movies. Isn't that wonderful? My favorite thing, Blowout. They had a bunch of Criterions on sale on Amazon. They were all $30 odd, and I was like, fuck yes, because they're all 4Ks, and they're all, one of them's this is an upgrade of one I own. The next one's an upgrade of what Dad owns. The third one I haven't bought before at all, but I have seen all three of these. So this is Blowout, one of, if not De Palma's best. My favorite is, of course, Carrie, because I love Carrie. This is a whole new 4K UHD. I do have the previous Arrow video release, but the Blu-ray here is Region A, but the 4K is Region 3. This is a 3-disc... No. This is a 2-disc set. I'm going to keep in that little flub because there's another set here that's 3 discs. You get your 4K, you get your Blu-ray. I need to rewatch this. I haven't watched this in years. One of the first De Palma films I think I ever watched. I mean, I had grown up with, like, Mission Impossible and whatever, so, yeah. But this one is a terrific film. I love De Palma's films. That little sticker has his autograph and whatever, which is great. And you get a whole essay, so, interesting. But yeah, so this is a phenomenal film. I'm so excited to actually rewatch it, especially on a UHD disc. So keen. I think, what audio track does it have? It just has a 2.0 surround DTS master audio track, which is interesting. But it is, the UHD does come with Dolby Vision, so that's nice. And a whole special features disc. Double Indemnity. I've been waiting ages to get this. This is actually a thicker case. Like, I think it's slightly shorter, but it is slightly thicker than Blowout, which is interesting. And you could feel it when you pick it up. It's like, this feels weightier. Well, it feels emptier in a way, because you open it up and it does have that whole double stack of the Blu-rays and the 4K over on the side, which is very nice, as well as a little fold-out booklet. Obviously, there's no sticker for this. There was a sticker which had, 4K UHD, still the shiny silver sticker that they have, but of course they don't have a director-approved sticker for this, because I'm pretty sure Billy Wilder's dead. So yeah, but I'm very excited to rewatch this. I'm pretty sure I seen it in my early uni days, because Dad's had the DVD for as long as I've probably been alive for. Probably not as long, but still. But yeah, so I'm very keen to rewatch this, if I've even seen it before. I'm pretty sure I have. Like, I don't remember it, but there's so much iconography from it that I feel like I've seen it. I'm pretty sure I have. But last but not least for this clip, if not the video, is Dazed and Confused, which I just did not own yet. So they had a shitty Cinema Cult Blu-ray release a couple of years back at JB Hi-Fi, which I narrowly avoided. This, on the other hand, is a stunning release just from packaging alone. It's a new 4K UHD. You get the people who are going to complain saying, oh, but they're just re-releasing a film that they've already got a 4K master version of, and it's just a UHD. Well, guess what, motherfucker? I'm so excited to have this on 4K UHD, because I didn't have it at all. Sometimes the re-releases are just for people like me. I love how the Criterion logo is in the little hole there. The 70s aesthetic, the whole, I think Dad was comparing this to a Pink Floyd album. Jokingly, I don't think he was joking. He seemed pretty serious about it, but it was like the kind of, he said it was the kind of album that people of the time, if they got stoned a lot, would say it was their best album, but the real best album is number 4, I think it's called. We all know what Led Zeppelin's best album is. This is a skateboard? Is it a skateboard? Yeah, skateboard. I thought it was a cricket bat for a second, out of the type of wood. But again, great artwork on it. Look at that. Look at how funky and fresh that is. That looks so goddamn nice. The double disc set, digipack. It's a bit tricky to get it into the slot with the corners, but yeah, it works out in the end. And of course, this one actually comes with a booklet as well as a poster, which is not what I expected, because I didn't really look up what it came with. I just wanted to buy it, because I didn't have the film. So yeah, comes with a pretty rad poster. Yeah, this is again, I love Linklater's films. I don't think it's his best. I think it's far from his best, but it's a great depiction of his early works and where he would go from there. And I haven't seen a bad Linklater film, so I don't really know what my favorite is. Probably something in the Before trilogy, probably Before Sunset. I think that's the second one. Yeah. And it comes with a booklet, which is where I put the sticker, that 4K sticker. If it's going to focus, it won't, because it's shiny. There you go. So yeah. Nice, just talks about all the stuff. Obviously, your regular kind of well-produced booklets. I hope any of that was on camera, because sometimes I forget. This is a visual medium. I really don't. I just forget that I need to actually show the camera. But yeah. Oh, that looks like the music. Cast and credits, Dream On. 70s obviously sucked. Not so long ago. Profiles about to transfer. Song guide. That's what it is. Cool. Always good. So this is a hell of a bloody hell of a haul. What about that? So, yeah, I will probably... I mean, look, I'm expecting the Arrow stuff tomorrow, Cinemaniacs on Saturday. Dead End DVD should come in by the end of the week because, well, Joel doesn't live that far from me, but I don't have the time to go to his place and pick it up. So I just figured, fuck it, I'll just order it to get delivered. And, yeah, then eventually Imprinter will arrive. So that'll probably be in the next video. Or at the end of this one. I don't know if I'll have time. Anyway, if not, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. I will... I was going to say I try to not be as emotional next time, but trust me, when you see what the hell I'm getting from, like I said, Dead End DVD, and then from the Cinemaniacs, and then from Arrow Video, you'll kind of realize there's a bit of a theme going on. A celebratory theme, I'd like to think, because sometimes you got to just collect an artist's work to remember them by. So, yeah, well, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you kids next time. Also, huge thanks to literally the 7,000 plus people who watched my video talking about out-of-print Blu-rays. Shockingly large response, and I've been massively blown away by it. I haven't had a video climb that quickly in such a quick amount of time. Within 2 days, over almost 10k views. It's just insane to me. Like, the past 6 months to the past year, I've been getting a lot more reviews and whatever. Some videos, especially the one I did on DVDs, that was back in December, has gotten almost 10k views, and it's wonderful, but that's gradual over 6 months, and it's still clocking over views. But this one, within 2 days, I'm like, oh my god, this is like my 4th most watched video of all time. I really hope one day something will beat the goddamn Office video I did yonkers ago, but eventually something will get past the 28k mark. Eventually. I don't know, maybe I should have a viral video that's a bad meme that I don't get any revenue from. That would be funny. Be a bad take, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you kids next time. Bye. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Cheerio.